Congratulations. To those of you watching, more than likely you're here to learn more information about how to help your bodies. And something that I wanted to share with you that I've learned much more clearly as I'm going along my healthcare learning journey, if you will, is that you don't want to over supplement. And so I know, speaking from the eyes of a chronic illness person, having had tick-borne illness, that I was taking a lot of supplements, and I mean a lot, like a Ziploc baggie full of supplements at least a day. And people would tell me that I should get the little pill dividers, and it's like, I'm far beyond the little pill dividers. You don't understand. There's no way that I could fit what I was taking into a little pill divider. And it was all in good measure to help heal my body. And I'm so grateful for it, because I really don't think that I would be this far along without all of the supplements that I took. But let me tell you, they cost a lot of money. And over time, my plan changed, rightly so, as it should, in that my needs changed. But now here I stand as a healthy person, and it's like, okay, you can stop taking some of these supplements. I was very scared to discontinue use just because I didn't want to get sick again. But then also, I wasn't sure which ones I should stop and which ones I should still take. And I just recently worked with my Ayurvedic doctor to help to pare down what I'm taking, because it's just too much. And I'm understanding in all of the supplements that we take, they have to be processed through the liver. The more that we take, the more the liver has to work. And so unfortunately, just being a human on earth right now, we all come into contact with so many different toxins that the body is already struggling to process, and then putting all of that extra supplements in there is just making my liver almost toxic and hot, very hot, and causing some inflammation that way. So you needed to take a step back. And recently I had some blood work checked. Nothing wrong. I just wanted to get a baseline of where things are at, which I recommend people doing from time to time. And it showed that my iodine level was high. And that is one of the supplements that I was taking, was iodine. But unbeknownst to my brain, I wasn't really thinking it through, in that there were other supplements I was taking, like spirulina and chlorella, that also had iodine. And I forget what the other one was that had some iodine in it. And it was like, ooh. So I was taking a lot of iodine. And according to wherever you live in the world, it depends how much iodine you should take, because it sounded like in some Asian countries that really high levels of iodine are acceptable, and that those people had really low levels of cancer. But then in the Western countries, it sounds like if you take too much iodine, you can cause hyperthyroidism and cause goiter, which I certainly don't want to do that. So not really sure. Of course, it's one of these things that's like, I can find information supporting both. But what I was finding was that my chin was breaking out a lot, which they say that they give a lot of iodine to patients to induce acne breakouts for them to study with dermatology. And I was like, oh man. So I have elected to not take that any longer. And gratefully, my skin has cleared up tremendously. But it was a good learning lesson for me, in that I thought I was doing right by myself and taking all these supplements. And again, it's stuff that I was taking from when I was really sick with tick-borne illness, and my body was unhealthy. And so I've changed tremendously, and I don't need that same support any longer. And I'm grateful for that. But I didn't necessarily know how to change what I was doing. So I've reached out to somebody who has way more experience than me to help me to do this. And I'm just so grateful for her help and guidance, because it's going to save me a ton of money, but also will just help my body to continue to heal. So again, just a cautionary tale: don't over supplement if you're not under the care of a doctor. Don't do that at all. But then also know that our bodies change over time, and the support that you need is not the same today as it's going to be tomorrow. And it's okay to make changes. It's not the end of the world if our routine is slightly disrupted in favor of something else that's going to fit us better at this point in our lives. So sometimes it's a little bit hard for people to make the change and understand that change is okay, but it certainly is, and it's only going to serve you better in the end. Feel free to watch any of my other videos that I've got posted here with regard to helping your body from a more healthful perspective. I usually look at things through an Ayurvedic lens, but also share information about tick-borne illness and how to stay free from ticks. If you have any questions, always feel free to contact me. I love your feedback and support. Thank you very much.